but my project is coming to an end, and that's why I'm here, because I've realized that I'm not getting as much outreach as would expect. And I happened to be watching a video from Valentin when he discussed with one of the guys about that the recruiters aren't really approaching the Eastern Europe, and he should discuss with you about repositioning to be better found. So that's why I realized that, okay, that possibly applies to me as well here in Slovakia, since I'm usually just getting Slovak Prague recruiters approaching me.
So what did Valentin say exactly about the Eastern European market? I didn't get that part.
That he was guiding that person to contact you about somehow reposition yourself, so you're better found, or however it is, because all the recruiters are not really trying to find you. They don't bother coming to that side of Europe.
Well, I don't agree, man. I'm not sure if I understand correctly, but the Eastern Europe market is probably the hottest market for freelancing right now, or maybe tech in general, actually. So I think I talked about this last week or 2 weeks ago as well. So decades ago, until a decade or two ago, if companies in the Western European market decided that they wanted cheap talent, they would usually go offshore to India, and they would hire an agency of 10, 20 developers, etc., to build something. They would accept the fact that quality would be low, that processes would be slower, that communication would be with a lot of friction because of cultural differences, time zone differences, work ethic differences. But at least it was so cheap that it was still worth it. Last decade, in the last 10 years, what I've seen from companies where I worked at, from people that I've spoken to, from recruiters that I've spoken to, from mastermind members that have achieved, that have landed awesome jobs, is that basically Western European countries realized, hey, we can also pay just a little bit more, but actually also get really good tech talent in Eastern Europe, which is still very cheap, but arguably even better talent, better motivated, and better communications, better time zone or no time zone differences, etc., for still half the cost of like what it would cost in Western Europe. So what I've seen in the last couple of years is actually a very big explosion in Western companies looking to work with Eastern Europeans. So I'm not sure what Valentin was aiming for, but I would say as an Eastern European, you're in a good spot, and you already landed a freelance contract a while ago. So that's solid proof that that's actually the case. Now just repeat the exact.
But I'm getting very few contacts from recruiters, and it's besides a few couple person who happen to look for Finnish speaking ones. It's always been local ones, like one German client case that I can remember. So there's a lot of potential that I'm somehow missing.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You probably when you were on your freelance contract, you stopped posting. You started being less active on LinkedIn, lost a bit of momentum over there.